broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, welcome. Guys, we're here for a very special AfterBuzz after show of Finding Carter. Before we get into it, if you haven't already, go to youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV, hit subscribe. We're also on iTunes and SoundCloud. I'm so excited because it's summer. There's no new episode, but we have a guest with us. That's right. Woo! Zac Pullam.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Before we jump in, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves? I'm your host, Yael Tygiel. You can tweet at me live during the show at Yael Tygiel. That's YAELTYGIEL. Kylie.
I'm Kylie Hodges. I'm sure you've seen me before. If you're a Finding Carter fan, you can tweet at me at the Kylie Hodges.
I'm Hannah Prichard, and you all can tweet at me at the Hotshot Dude.
I'm Zac Pullam, and you can tweet at me whenever. I'm Zac Pullam 12.
Awesome.
Welcome. So excited to have you here. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Kylie. Thanks for making me look like I'm rude.
I'm just so excited.
We're all really
stealing
excited.
the mic.
We all say weekly on this show how much Grant is our favorite character. Mm-hmm. He's the only adult.
Yes.
He's the only sane and responsible person.
Yes.
And he's the only one who makes good decisions.
Yes. Also true.
Yeah.
Is that known amongst the cast?
Yeah. We always joke because how like irresponsible all the teenagers are,
And the adults.
Yeah, and the adults, and how like down to like earth, and how Grant is just there to make everything normal, I guess. So.
And we haven't gotten enough conversations with Grant recently. I've been wanting armadillo conversations between him and Kat all the time. Well, I guess not Kat, but you know what I mean, Carter.
That's one thing that'll come back this season 2B. A couple interactions between Carter and Grant.
About time.
So.
We will get to season 2B. Let's start with season 1. Let's go way back to how. Yeah, we're talking about the whole thing.
Okay.
When you first got involved with this project, did you know anything about the show?
No. The only thing that I had received was the sides for my audition, and then like a breakdown of Grant. The scene I got was this really like pre-written scene. It was like it had like a 3D pen in it, and like it was like written for like Grant to being like really young. Like not really young, but like mentally really young. And it's like, hey, check out my 3D pen, Carter. So you're so cool, And then basically the only thing that carried over was they were in Grant's room, and also he talked about he was born like 5 weeks early or whatever. That's the only thing that carried
I remember
over,
that actually.
So.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was that's the only thing I really knew about the show. I mean, I honestly thought it was a true story when I first heard about it.
Oh, really?
Because it seems like a true story,
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh.
It's not.
How wild.
If so, there'd be a Lifetime movie on it.
Yeah. At the minimum, a Lifetime movie,
Yes.
and then a spin-off and a special.
Well, I think it would have been. I'm just imagining if it started as a true story and then it went into whatever this craziness is that we're at now.
I would believe that.
Yeah. So we also, as the show has developed, we've met more people in Grant's life. We've met the love of his life.
Yeah, Reagan.
Where is she?
Well,
Internet dating done right.
it seems like the first and only healthy online relationship on TV.
Yeah.
Or ever. I don't know.
But you were telling us about your friend who plays Reagan.
Elizabeth Hunter. She's really cool. We met January 2013. We were both at an acting camp up in Santa Barbara, and she was a friend with another friend of mine who we introduced. And the first thing I did when I met her was, hey, guess what? I have the Force. and I licked my hand and I put it in her face, and she backed away like, oh God, who is this guy? And now we're boyfriend and girlfriend on a TV show.
That is hilarious.
Oh my
What
goodness.
introduction. I thought you were fully gonna put it on my face. I would have been fine with it. It's fine.
I can't believe you did that to a star. I would have been so upset. I would have been so bothered by that.
I was a little more immature back when I was.
Yeah, that's like it's like kindergartners that pull each other's hair to say they like them. That's so cute.
That is very cute. Speaking of maturity, though, we've pointed this out in the show. You have changed so much since the beginning of season 1. I feel like I'm watching you grow up, and it's making me sad and happy all at once. There's a lot of feelings in the show. Yeah, your mom. We got mom in the studio, and she's nodding her head. So.
It's so funny because like before they aired the introduction of season 2, they played season 1 all that Tuesday and like Sunday or whatever, and all episodes, and I turned it on and it was like I think it was the one with me and Reagan and Carter. And I looked, I was like, oh my God, my voice and me, and it's funny because the transition from November 2013 when we filmed the original pilot, and then the actual series starting, that was my voice had dropped a little bit more, but then the transition from season 1 hospital to season 2 hospital was tremendous because I'd grown like 4 inches. My voice was like 4 octaves lower.
Yeah.
Yep.
We noticed.
Yeah, we were like, whoa.
Puberty is ruining continuity.
Yeah. Whatever. It's great. We support it.
Yep.
Yes.
I almost wish they would have like cracked a joke about it though, or something. Man, your voice changed overnight.
The stress, man, the stress.
So Grant has this amazing relationship with Max.
Yeah.
Does that carry over off screen?
Oh yeah. Alex, he is super cool. It's funny because I had no idea he was on the Fosters, and then I was watching the Fosters on Netflix, and like the credits rolled by, and it said Alex Zac, and I was like, wait. And I googled IMDb Finding Carter, and I was like, oh my God, he is from the Fosters. And so I had no idea. I mean, I didn't really like get to, I don't know, I really don't remember like seeing him that much for the table read, because I didn't really pay attention to him. Sorry.
That is so funny. You IMDb'd your own show to like double check you had cast member.
Yeah, and then he was on there, and then I was like, oh my God, you know Maya Mitchell, because I knew Maya Mitchell from that time Teen Beach Movie with Ross Lynch and her. And
Did you do that as well?
Teen Beach Movie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I wish.
Do you sing and dance?
I sing in the shower, but not outside.
So you don't dance in the shower?
No.
Good, because that's
dangerous.
really, right?
That's dangerous. Don't dance in the shower, kids.
Responsible.
He's a very responsible guy. On camera and off.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah, but so I had no idea he was on the Foster. So I tell him all the time, hey, tell Maya I said hi, and he's like, okay, I will. But we have a really good relationship. Me and him, and me and all the cast. All the cast has a really good relationship with each other.
Yeah, I see amazing photos on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
You and Jesse H. And you guys are all crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy kids. Crazy kids. I feel so old.
Oh, you're crazy kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and last year during season 1, Yael and I got to interview the cast, but we never got to meet you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, I've always felt like whenever I see Jesse's Instagram, I'm like in with the gang. And I always comment like, you guys are so fun. But like, he doesn't respond because he's probably like, who's that crazy interviewer girl that talked to me for 5 minutes once a year ago?
Getting ice cream.
Yeah. But I'm jealous. I wish because I feel like a lot of people that I interview on TV shows, they say that they become really close with their cast members. And I mean, I got Yael and Hannah, but
Oh, I see how it is.
And you guys all like, I mean, I don't know how much younger you are than them, but you guys all seem around like the same kind of age, so it can really just be a little family together.
Before me and Anna, well, no, really, I was the only minor from the start because Anna had just turned 18,
right.
So she was technically not a minor anymore. So I'm really, and Anna is now 18, Anna Jacoby-Heron, she's 19, so that makes that difference of like 6 years. So
That's a long time.
I'm like 6 years younger than the youngest person in the whole cast. So, but still, like when I'm around them, I mean, I'm taller than Kat and Anna, so
right.
I feel like I'm like 27 when I'm around them. But they all treat me like I'm one of them, and it's fun,
really cool.
So they're a really cool group to hang out with.
Yeah. Do you guys hang out with the parents at all? The adults?
Oh, Cynthia and Alexis?
Yeah.
Cynthia sometimes, she sometimes comes over. Alexis, whenever he has a break, he mostly comes out here to be with his family.
Right.
So, Cynthia, she hangs out a bunch with us, so that's pretty cool.
Did you ever watch him on Buffy?
No, I didn't watch
He's
Buffy.
too young for Buffy,
Listen,
guys.
go back and watch it. He was great. I love him.
Hannah.
That's all
Go
the
back.
90s should be known for is just
Buffy?
Buffy.
It's true.
I'm exaggerating. And
Friends?
Friends, yeah, I watched that on
And
Netflix.
Oh, good.
Dawson's
Good.
Creek.
Getting
Hello.
worried for him for a minute.
I'm gonna take it to Eddie, because I can't not.
She loves Eddie.
And he knows it.
Yeah.
And he is the only person from the ice cream meeting we met that remembered us.
Oh, bless his heart.
That's
what a
great.
handsome man.
He's
I love you, Eddie.
Yeah. So
You close with Eddie?
Yeah. He was another one of the adults who hung out with us.
Right.
He and Jesse mess with me a bunch,
tell us more.
like they always like comment on things that I do, and they're always like, just be quiet, Zach. Go sit in the corner. But
It was like they were
Little brother.
hazing you.
Yeah, but I love Eddie. He was cool. I was sad to see him.
So I was going to ask, how was your reaction when you first read
I was
that
like, good, he's gone. That's what I said to him. I'm like, God, I'm glad he's gone. But no, it was actually really, sad. I mean, but one of our cast members leaving.
Right.
And it's hard, to see him go and stuff. So.
Did you guys know ahead of time that he was going to be killed off? Like how much?
Eddie literally, I think he learned like the week before
Oh my
the script
gosh.
came out that he was dying. So, and I learned like 2 days before they shot it. So.
What?
Yeah.
Were you on set that day?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wasn't on set.
Did y'all throw like a going away party for him?
Yeah, they did. They had printed out a bunch of like masks that
Eddie
were his
masks,
face.
yeah.
They had them, and they had like shirts that were like jerseys that said number 8 Kyle, because he was number 8 on the call sheet.
Oh, that's really
So after I got one of his faces, and I put it in the back of my mom's Honda Civic, and it was funny because we were driving around one day, and then we get to set, and Kat comes up, she says, "I think I saw your mom's car the other day," and I go, "Oh, why?" She said, "Well, because it had a Florida tag, and plus it had Eddie's face in the back of it." And there were so many drivers that would like there was a valet guy. We went to eat dinner, and there was this valet guy. He walked around the back of the car, and he went, "Oh, he scared me for a minute." So,
Do you guys strap his face in? Because you should.
yeah, I like.
Set it up, strap it in.
I like put it in the because they have like the back seat and then the windshield, so I put it in the back up there, and
So it's staring at everybody.
yeah.
I would be so scared on the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
not...
you wouldn't. You would be following. You'd be
That's
like,
true,
Eddie,
like,
Eddie,
Eddie,
Eddie. Is he in there?
That's true. I would
Now,
totally do that.
He would.
What are the chances that Kyle could wake up in his coffin or maybe come back as a ghost?
We were we had when he had figured out he was dying, him and Jesse and Anna had all come up with this thing of like Lyle, his twin brother, came back, but that never unfolded.
Yet.
Sadly.
Yet.
Yeah.
We gotta
There's
get you in the
always room
writers.
for more twins on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But it's crazy because Kat, she's a twin in real life,
Right.
Yeah.
and then Cynthia has twins.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's a lot of
prereqs.
twins.
So are you related to a twin by
Must
any
be
chance?
twins somewhere
Yeah.
in the family.
I'm an only child. I'm lonely. But, like,
Which is very similar to Grant. He's kind of like an only child.
It's funny because I whenever I like work on like stuff where I have like an older brother or a sister or whatever, I always like attach them like you are my real sibling, So that's how I am with like Kat and Anna. And I'm like hey sis, and like hey bro, how you doing? And I when I text them, I go hey sis, how you doing? Stuff like that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Don't don't start crying.
Hannah went to another octave to say that.
Only dogs heard it. All right, I want to start talking about the new season, season 2B, which is coming back so soon.
October 6th, yeah.
Yet not soon enough.
Nope.
So we left off in court. We met Ben. Ben.
I'm so confused about everybody's relations to each other.
Everyone's confused.
Who had what baby?
Okay, I'm gonna
I can
ask.
probably explain that.
I would love that.
So
I would like to know who had Grant because I'm not buying it anymore.
so just so you guys know, Grant is David and Elizabeth's biological son.
Can I ask a question about this though? Because I thought Elizabeth could not have children, and that's why they had.
It's a miracle baby.
No, it happens all the time. Like some parents, like they can't get pregnant and then they get pregnant a couple years later.
Yeah. Wow.
So, Taylor and Carter are David and Elizabeth's kids, but Lori was their surrogate because they couldn't was the egg donor, yeah.
Right.
So, and then Ben is David and Lori's actual son. So Ben's biological mother and biological father are David and Lori.
Here's a question.
Out of their one night.
Yeah.
One night that may have been an affair.
Yeah, we think it's a whole thing.
Will there be blood tests done in the upcoming season?
There need to be.
Because at this point, there is no.
I don't know.
Let them know.
I literally.
Why in a story like this is no one going, you know what would be good? DNA test.
Yep.
That's what I should say. You know.
We got to get you in the writer's room.
You know what can resolve all of this? Blood tests.
Yeah.
You know what would end your job? Blood tests.
Yeah.
You know what would wrap the show tomorrow? A blood test.
No, it would just give us definitive answers to move on with the story.
That's
true.
But it's getting real juicy. This whole trial thing. It's gonna stress me out.
Are we returning to a trial?
No, we return after the trials ended.
Okay.
What? I still need to see more of that trial. I was left with tears at the end of that trial. I cried.
It was a hard day. Well, then again, Cynthia did try to prank us from the first season. How we got her with the whoopee cushion.
Yeah.
She literally. So we're sitting on that bench, and so she had the grips lay out a blanket, because it was a hard bench, and then so she put 4 whoopee cushions on where Alex sat, Anna sat, I sat, and then she sat, but we missed every single whoopee cushion. I literally sat down and I put my hand on. I was like, what's this? Oh, haha, very funny. Whoever did this. And then Cynthia comes up. She's like, did any of you sit? And we were like, no. And she was like, she was so mad because we would have had to pay her $60 or $50 like last season, because I was there when she paid Kat and Anna the $50 that was bet to anyone who could get her. So.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, how does that happen that everybody misses it? That would be such a bummer.
That would be such a bummer.
I feel
the odds
so
should have
bad
been in
for
her favor.
her. You are awful at these practical jokes.
We gotta set up a fund for Cynthia. Whoopee cushion fund.
Yeah.
Poor
Well,
girl.
if she ever comes here, then we're gonna put a whoopee cushion on the seat.
Oh God.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
No one tell her.
Just tell
Or
her.
put them on all of our seats so she can at least feel like she did
Just
the prank.
tell her I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's from Zach 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Keeping it there for you.
Yeah. All right. So, what other spoilers can you give us about the new season?
Well, a certain somebody comes back.
A certain somebody comes back.
So.
I like that.
As you may have.
Eddie.
No. As you may have remembered, last time we saw Grant and Reagan, they were at the fair.
Right.
And Grant had scared her off because of his panic issues or whatever. But she will be returning, and there will be some romance action.
Breathe, ladies, breathe.
I loved them together. This is so exciting.
Yeah. So she's coming back, and when I heard she was coming back, I was like, really? Thank God. Somebody who's like my age, and she's not just left in the whatever, I couldn't get her back on the phone. But yeah, so she's coming back. Apparently we're going to high school together.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you're going to high school.
Is there going to be a dance?
Well,
do we get to see a dance dating?
I don't know. I mean, it's like touring the high school.
Okay.
That's
That's cute.
So.
Hashtag Gregan lives.
Gregan lives.
Viva Gregan.
So there are a lot of ships on this show.
Yes.
A lot of ships. Are you a car crash supporter?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Victory.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
He's a bad influence.
I know what happens, so I mean, I can't really say.
I mean, are you as a person watching what we've seen in the past?
Watching the show?
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
Yeah, I like Crash and Carter together.
See, the thing is, though, he knows them as people, so he doesn't look at Caleb and be like, "You're Crash."
I know a few other things that's gonna unfold between those
Really?
two that I'm not allowed to say.
Awesome. Well, then we will not push that, Hannah.
I want to know everything.
Well, you will have to wait and see.
You'll find out in episode 7 of 2B.
Ooh, episode 7. Okay, I got to look
6
forward
or
to.
whatever.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere.
One of those numbers.
This half season, you will
November
find out.
something.
Yeah.
Mark
drive me
my
crazy.
calendar.
I want to ask about the other. So Maxler.
See, that's one thing. I like the name Mailer better. I don't know.
That's cute.
That was always my thing, but
You should have put it on Twitter because everyone's saying Maxler on Twitter.
I just don't think anyone should get their full name into the shipping or whatever.
Okay, I can get behind that.
I like that.
But yeah, I mean, they were pretty. I liked them as a couple.
You don't seem like sold on anybody's relationship on that. You're like,
no,
yeah,
except
okay,
for Greg.
I like
I mean,
it.
I don't know. I mean,
like
because
it.
I know them, and then it's just weird because I'm like, yeah, you guys' on-screen thing is cool, but yeah, I mean, they were cute together, I guess. I don't know. Sure.
Oh my God.
He doesn't get wrapped up in it the way we do because he knows everything.
That's weird
I don't
to
know.
me.
Hey, I don't know everything.
No, it's because,
I
but it's because
barely
you know
what's
them.
I don't even know what's happening in the next script.
Oh, do they all have do they ship their own relationships on the show? Or any of them like, no, don't mess us up. Don't ruin Car Crash. That's what I want to know.
I see.
Oh.
Like, are people passionate about? How do you?
Kat could not care. Like, she's like, yeah, whoever.
No, seriously, she can't worry about that kind of stuff because she literally has to like. I mean, we had like a going away party for one of our producers, Scott Spear, who's been there since the beginning because he's going to shoot a movie in Vancouver. So we had a going away party and she couldn't stay because she had so many. Like every week she has like tons and tons and tons of tape auditions.
Yeah.
And so she literally has to work on her tapes, learn the lines for the script, plus, do coaching with her American coach or whatever. Because, they say British people say other words, instead of, like instead of roommate, they say flatmate. Instead of, apartment, they say flat,
Right.
Stuff like that.
Did you know of her before the show? Like, did you watch Skins
No,
or anything?
I did watch.
Skins is not appropriate for her.
I love that show.
When I
Skins is
Your
not
mom's like, don't tell him that.
when I found out that she was on Skins, I had seen it on Netflix before, like scrolling past stuff, and then so I went on and I watched the episode that her character was named Emily or something, and I watched that episode just to see how she acted, and I mean, it's not something I would watch, just to watch it, but she from what I could tell, she was a good actress.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Right. She's amazing.
Yeah.
she's awesome.
Oh, we talked about was it the beginning of last season, watching her freak out with when Lori took her. I think it was.
I can't
think it was the
remember.
beginning of the season. It was just such an amazing scene.
Well, the trial also when she was on stand was incredible.
And plus her crying, like literally, I feel so bad for her when like I was literally getting mad at whoever the lawyer guy for Lori because I felt like he was making Kat cry, and to me, Kat's like my sister, so I'm like, I'll punch you in the face if you make her cry. But like, I feel so bad for her after she does all this because she has to like keep getting into that moment of like whatever she thinks about and like doing it take after take, and she's so tired, and so I always feel bad for her. But she is an incredible. It looks real, and she hates the way she cries, but it looks real.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah.
The uglier the crying, the realer it is.
Yeah, she's like a quiver crier. Like she nails it. It's really, really great.
At least she doesn't cry like Claire Danes, guys.
Are we? Right.
I want to talk about you in real life. Since you started this show, tell me about any, like, have you had any fun interactions, or have your friends reacted in a crazy way to you being on the show?
Most of my, like, good friends who are, like, people I'll know for, like, all my life, they always have friends that are like, oh my god, you know Zac Pullam? Can you, like, give me his number or something? And they're like, no. And they're like, oh my god, you know, he's on a TV show, why aren't you, like, freaking out? And, you know, and they're like, well, because he's just Zac. He's Z-A-C-H to me, you know. 'Cause that's what they all knew me by, was Z-A-C-H. But everybody else knows me by Z-A-C. But, yeah, they're all cool. I mean, you know, they don't really freak out that much. But, I mean, I've had a bunch of people, you know, like, recognize me and stuff. I was at Universal City Walk last night to see Jurassic World for a 4th time.
So you like it?
No.
I mean, I get it.
No, I love it. But so this guy comes walking by and he goes, "Are you in the movies?" And I go, "Well," and he goes, "What are you in?" And I go, "I'm on a TV show." And he goes, "That's it. What's the name?" I go, "Finding Carter." He goes, "Dude, I love that show. You're great, man. Hey, you're so cool, you know." And then he walks off. So. Yeah, I mean, it's...
Have you had any, like, crazy interactions, though? Like, girls crying and screaming, or car chases?
What's with the crying?
All right, so
What?
My mom is from this town in Florida called Palatka. It's by Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. So a bunch of the girls there, they, like, we did this fundraiser, like you come and meet and greet for, like, the county fair or whatever. So I was there, and all these girls are coming up, and they're literally, when they touch you, they're like you feel like you're getting a massage, and some of them were crying, and, like, their pictures look like this, and I'm just there like...
That's so cute. Is that weird you out, or do you think it's cute? Or, like, endearing?
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand what the big deal is about crying over me. I mean...
Justin Bieber needs to start selling, like, a franchise of DVDs, like, how to handle screaming, crying girls, because think about him. He has to peel them off him every time he wants to go to, like, 7-Eleven or anything. So I bet he handles it very well.
Like, throwing things at him as well. I'm sure it's back and forth.
But also, like, whenever I go to, like, some concerts, like R5 is crazy when I go see them, because I've seen them twice, and both times I was just swamped. Like, just the whole crowd grows around, you know. And plus, also, the first time I was literally, like, really, like, recognized was at a Montford Middle School football game, which is Montford Mustangs. They're from Tallahassee, where I used to live. A bunch of my friends played football there, and a bunch of the girls were there, and they recognized me. But like, it's funny because you know that people, like, see you and they're like, oh, is that Zac Pullam? You know, he looks like that guy from Finding Carter. And, no, it's not probably him. What is he doing here? And so, but when one person comes and takes a picture with you,
opens the floodgate.
That's when they realize they're taking a picture. Oh my God, is Zac Pullam? You know, let's go say hi and take a picture.
Well, and I bet people are probably weird about it too. Like, they're never gonna be like, "Hey, are you Zac? Hold still, let me take a picture." They're probably
I've gotten
doing
that
this
before. I mean, literally, my first R5 concert I went to for my birthday when I turned 13 last year. Yeah, last year.
You love R5.
Yeah, they're
number one fan.
Yeah, Ross Lynch.
Is he your friend?
I wish.
Oh. I mean, I bet if you called him, you guys would probably be great friends.
Yeah, we would be.
Right. Someone, Ross, you watching? His manager, which is his dad. Anybody watching?
Here's what the fans will take care of this for you. Guys, set that up.
But literally, like,
Twitter.
I had this one girl who, we were standing in line. Elizabeth actually got me meet and greet passes for my birthday.
Aww.
So we were standing there, and I had no idea I was at meet and greet, and this girl comes up and she literally goes, "Smile," and she walks away. And I was like,
well, it was probably not a good photo, so that was really a mistake on her end.
I was she was like, I saw her coming around, you know, waved, and then she's like, she didn't even say anything. She didn't say, "Oh, are you Grant?" What if I wasn't Grant for Finding Carter? And I was just some random person she took a picture with.
She would find out after she put it on Instagram.
And her friends were like,
disappointed.
Who is that?
Yeah, I'm sure that was like a bet between her friends. I dare you to just go up and snap a picture with them. She was the crazy girl that was like, "Okay, watch me."
I'll tell you this, I want Zac to make the DVDs on how to deal with it, because Zac has a head on his shoulders.
Yes.
I'm just getting on a boat and go fishing. That's what I do.
Take it to the water.
Yeah.
ZACH, not ZAC.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so excited that Grant is here. I'm trying to think of other questions.
Are we gonna see Grant go a little crazy? Because I feel like Grant has been on the edge of like
losing it
because nobody really pays attention to him. And I feel like somebody needs to sit down and like ask him how he's doing through all of this. Are we gonna see him?
No, because he sort of turns it. He's sort of back to normal this season.
Okay.
Like this season, it's not as much drama with the parents. It's more focused about the kids.
Okay.
Like it's more fun like the first season.
Great.
So but no, there was one time in season 1 where there was this like amazing scene between Grant and David, where like I smashed like controllers, and then I took if you saw it in the mid-season trailer, I took a baseball bat and I beat up an Xbox.
Yeah.
And that was him, dueling out his anger, but that was cut for some reason. And then but in the season 2 he had his panic stuff and he was like all like crazy because he saw Kyle and Elizabeth and other stuff. But no, this season he's I think he's gonna like be more he's getting into video gaming.
Okay.
So he's gonna be
Makes sense.
He's gonna be like a famous YouTube video gamer or something like that. So.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God,
I
love
like
that.
it.
And are you guys not done shooting?
No.
Okay. How many episodes have you shot so far? You don't even know.
7.
8. I think that was 8, right? That was 7.
That's 7.
Oh, 7 or 8.
8.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
I got it.
8.
You're almost there.
I speak mom. I feel so old.
There's not a lot of leeway in between when you guys are done shooting and when it airs. Are your shooting days like really long and like it's crunch time?
Well, mine aren't because I'm normally in
You're
one
minor.
or 2 scenes. But some of the other guys, like there was one time where they got to set at 8 p.m. and they literally saw the sun come up the next day.
Wow.
So.
Oh.
But yeah, but they there was one time I don't even remember, but the party scene from episode 7 of
Which takes
season
the
1.
drug or whatever.
Which
No.
party?
The birthday party?
Your birthday party for the
yeah.
twins. That was the 2nd episode you were talking about.
Yeah.
7th episode.
Whatever.
But
Every episode is a party.
I was there until 3:45, but I wrapped at 3. And like I was telling me and Jay, who's Jesse Carreri, who played Ophi, and Vanessa Morgan, we were sitting outside, the house in the stage, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be gone by 1:45, and they were looking at his watch, and he's like, well, it's 1:50, but that was just the time they wanted me to be gone. But
Yeah.
I had to be gone at 3, so I wrapped at 3, and then Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf was there. He was on set because he knew one of our prop guys. So he had been in Atlanta and he had come to set. So I stayed up talking to him until 3:45, about his life and like how he is with Teen Wolf and how I got into acting, how he got into acting, stuff like that. And so then we went home, but we ended up. I came back out here for the screen premiere like this.
It was a few weeks ago.
June?
Or months ago.
A few months ago in June, and then for the MTV Screen Premiere, which is a great show. I wanted to be on that show really bad and get killed. But yeah, so he was there, and I saw him, and he was like, "Oh my God, Zach, you're so big now!" And we hugged, and I hung out with him at the after party, and so he was kind of like my, guide to meeting all the cast and stuff.
cool.
So.
Wow.
But yeah, I have his number, so.
I have his number.
The MTV family is amazing.
That's what I say. I when I met all of the screen people, I said it's nice to meet some more of the MTV fam.
Yeah. So I know, speaking of werewolves and vampires and that kind of thing, I heard a rumor that a Twihard might be stopping by.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Not here. Calm down.
Well, I know, but still, what?
In the show?
Yeah.
Is there anything you could say about that?
Yeah. I'm just. I know his first name is Jackson. He played Alice's husband.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
He used to be on a show, that Ordinary People show. Was it called Ordinary People? Forever ago. He was on it. It was like it got canceled, I think.
ABC
But then, yeah.
No
within,
Ordinary Family?
No, I think it.
Ordinary People? I got nothing.
Or
But yeah,
Beautiful
but-
People, or
Sorry,
something.
Jackson
Whatever.
Rathbone.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, so he's gonna be on. He's gonna be coming on, and I mean he's a cool guy. I met him. I'm as tall as him, so I can take him.
And is that I want to see that happen. I'm gonna be honest.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us and for giving us all of the scoop, guys. We got you some. I'm gonna call them exclusive spoilers. Yeah, we did. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Zac, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you let people know again where they can find you on Twitter, Instagram, any other places that you are?
On Twitter, I'm Zac Pullam 12, and then on Instagram, I'm Zac_Pullam.
Awesome. And Finding Carter comes back October 6th. Excellent. Hannah.
Fabulous. Y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Hotshot Dude.
Kylie.
Follow me on Twitter at the Kylie Hodges and Instagram just at Kylie Hodges. Womp womp.
Why do you make it sound sad?
Just Kylie. It's so sad.
You can find me online at yael.tv. That's yael.tv. I'm also on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, other places at Yael Tygiel. That's YAELTYGIEL. And we will see you right here when Finding Carter returns October 6th.
Yay!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.